Good morning. It's 6:15 on Monday. We're here for a 5-minute meditation. Today's meditation is about being with feeling. That's going to sound really unappealing to you, I'm sure, because we don't really like being with our feelings. But that's kind of the point, right? So part of our human condition, I would say, is that we're constantly chasing high vibe feelings, right? And we're trying to put the positivity on, shift into positivity, think happy thoughts. And I want to offer you that our real power in the human experience is actually being able to be with all of our feelings, like really feel them deeply. And we don't get much practice doing that. We really are not encouraged. And in fact, we're afraid of a lot of our feelings. We're afraid that if we go into feeling the deep sadness that we have or the deep anger that we have that will never come out. It's so dark when you're not used to feeling it that it's kind of scary to go there. So we're going to practice going there today in a gentle access way. And if it leads to a deep catharsis, that's great. And if it doesn't, it's just cracking the eggshell today, that's also great. The point is that we're just learning how to be with the feelings. The more practice that we get doing this, the more we realize that it's really safe to feel all of our feelings, and that in fact we can feel the sensation of feelings moving through us in the moment and allow them to move through us without impacting negatively the people around us. That's when you practice this a lot, that's where you get being able to feel all of your feelings and know how to process them or move them without bringing negativity to the people around you. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, I was going to tell you that emotions naturally resolve themselves when you allow yourself to feel them. So you don't have to try to shift them or change them. You can help them move through you. You can give them an avenue, you can give them an opening, you can give them a mode of expression. But I do want you to know that if you go into a feeling of anger, rage, sadness, whatever, the more you just allow it to move through you and allow your body to express it, to feel it, it will release itself. It will move out of your system. It's when we refuse to feel the emotions that they get stuck within us, that we carry them around in our gut, feeling a lot of times they manifest as things like digestive issues or whatever, physical tension, because we're carrying around emotions that we're not allowing ourselves to feel and process. So literally, the way to allow emotions to move through your body and to resolve or to not feel, because we're always thinking about how to get out of these emotions. So I'm just, how to resolve a negative emotion is to allow yourself to feel it fully. You won't get stuck in it. It will resolve. So anyway, that's the irony of it. It's the more you run away from it, the more you're stuck with it. It's the trap. So we're practicing feeling today. Okay. I'm going to set our timer. I'm going to count our inhale and exhale. Inhale 6 seconds, exhale 6 seconds. If you find that you need to deepen that breath while you're processing this emotion, go for it. If you find that you need to move your body while we're doing this meditation, go for it. If you find that you need to scream, shout, yell, cry, go for it. I will tell you over and over again that the way that your body moves emotion, moves energy, is through movement, breath, and sound. So crying, for example, is all three of those things all together. So any way that your body feels like it wants to process the emotion while we're going through this, allow it. Find yourself a comfortable seat. I'll count our inhale and exhale, and when I stop counting, just carry on that count for yourself. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Keep on this breath. Count. Scan your body. Enter into your body. Bring your consciousness into your body. What are you feeling right now? You can name it for yourself if that helps you. What am I feeling right now? You might find that there is something underneath what you initially say you're feeling right now. For example, if you're feeling stuck or numb, underneath that, you might find a different emotion: anger, rage, and even just naming that might unlock sensation for you. Where is this emotion living in your body? Where do you feel it? You might feel ripples of it or echoes of it throughout your body. It might be concentrated in one area. Just be with it. However it is fine. It might just feel like a weight, like you're being pulled in on yourself. What's the density of this emotion, the texture? Remind yourself that it's safe to feel this emotion. It's safe to be with this emotion. It's safe to feel this way. You can give this emotion permission to move. You can ask it how it wants to move through you. Remember to allow your body to move if it wants to move. You may find in being with this emotion that it shifts, or that you have the sensation or the thought that like you lost connection with it. And if you have that kind of thought, just ask yourself again, what am I feeling right now? It could be that just having been with that emotional experience for 3 minutes gave it the attention, the validation, the space it needed to be acknowledged and move through you. It could be that it shifted slightly into something else. So you can constantly check in with yourself and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And begin to enjoy the process of discovering within you what feeling feels like. Feeling is quite nuanced when you start feeling all of it. Very many flavors and varieties of feeling, sensation. And it's quite exciting, actually, once you practice that it's safe to feel all of it. And the quote-unquote negative emotions begin to feel less charged with this practice, more acceptable to you, because you know that you have space in your body to feel them. And you have a way to feel them that won't hurt anybody. Take your final inhale and exhale for this practice. And come back. Open your eyes. Thank you for practicing this with me. It is not the sexiest thing to practice. And like I said, I was just over on Instagram sharing this, but it's not an easy sell, to sell this practice and meditation and feeling your feelings, because it doesn't always have like a clear, big result outcome. And yet, part of the practice is just being, like, it's just being. So that doesn't sound or feel very sexy or productive because we're so obsessed with what we're getting out of something. But the funny thing is that when you be consistent with this practice, when you find your rhythm with this practice, when you develop a relationship with this practice, you get so much power out of it. It's just that it's hard to explain the power you get out of it before you do it. When you keep doing it, you will find that power is so palpable to you. You're like a different person on the other side of practicing just being with yourself and feeling your feelings. And so I just want to thank you for taking the leap to be here with me and to do this practice, because it is not typical of us humans to want to just set 5 minutes aside to be with yourself and to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. So I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I'll be here again tomorrow. Thank you. I love you.